as the moderator for this amazing panel. I would like to introduce all our wonderful speakers. We have three amazing speakers, Dr. Swati Shah, Kalki Subramaniam, and Shanta Kothari. I know you all have their bios, but I don't think their bios do justice to all the work that they've done, so I'd like to take the liberty to give a little more detailed introduction. Dr. Swati Shah is an associate professor of women, gender and sexuality studies at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Dr. Shah is currently working on a book that is based on their long-term ethnographic research on the shifting political landscapes of queer and transgender social movements in India, tentatively titled Dissent in Queer Times. Then next we have Kalki Subramaniam. Kalki Subramaniam launched one of the first matrimonial websites for transgender persons. And Kalki has had many firsts in India as a very well-known transgender rights activist. Kalki has created more than 12 documentaries on LGBT rights, organized one of the first Pride marches in Coimbatore in October 2019, and is the founder of the Sahodri Foundation, which was created in 2008 to advocate for transgender rights. Among Kalki's other work, Kalki founded the Red Wall Project to document abuse against transgender and gender diverse persons and persons living with HIV. And not something that many of you may not know is that Kalki has been also one of the first transgender women to have acted in a lead role in a mainstream movie called Nartaki in Tamil. Kalki is an extremely well-known transgender rights activist, and we're very, very happy to have her with us. And finally, we have Shanta Kothari. Shanta is an indigenous Nupi Manbi from Manipur in the northeast. She's an activist, scholar, and a writer. Shanta is the secretary of Amana, which is the All Manipur Nupi Manbi Association, and has also associated with Sathi, the Solidarity and Action Against HIV Infection in India. She has been working on gender and sexual minorities' rights-based issues for the last 20 years, and she represented her organization at the 48th UN Human Rights Council session in 22, and was a fellow at the Asia Pacific Trans Network and RFSL in Sweden. She's a prolific writer, and some of her published works include Faida, Gender at the Periphery in 2020, two poems titled My Father and Nupi Manbi Tabal in The World That Belongs to Us, an anthology of queer poetry from South Asia, published in 2020 by HarperCollins. Visibilizing the Invisible and the Forbidden Prophecies, Looming, a poem contributed in the South Asia Queer COVID Assemblage, published by Routledge. So with this exciting panel, I will ask, the way we'll go is we'll first ask Dr. Swati to speak, followed by Kalki, and then Shanta. The speakers will get about 20 minutes each, and thereafter we could open it out for questions.